I can't take it anymore. I'm going to sue you.
I beg your pardon? What's happening all of a sudden? And who are you?
What do you mean, who? Don't you remember me? You've got to be kidding me. It's Laura. Laura.
Laura? Oh. That Laura. The Laura from 2 years ago, with my husband. You were quite involved with him. So, how is Dominic doing these days? Did you marry him?
That loser? I ended things with him a long time ago. Anyway, I can't bear your animosity towards me any longer. I'm going to sue you.
Huh? What do you mean, my animosity towards you? What are you talking about? You slept with my husband and ended our marriage over 2 years ago, right? You and I haven't had anything to do with each other since then, have we?
Stop messing around. Because you took all that money from me, my life has become incredibly difficult. Because of that incident, my parents disowned me, and I have nobody to rely on. Thanks to you, the last 2 years of my life have been a living hell.
That's disrespectful. I didn't take any money from you. Because you slept with my husband and destroyed our marriage. Along with all the other terrible things you did to me. I won that money from you in court. Winning a lawsuit is not theft. And the fact that your life spiraled downward. And your parents disowned you because of all the terrible things you did. That has nothing to do with me, does it?
It's all your fault. Even after all this time. I can't get your screaming voice during the court hearing out of my head. It's causing me so much mental stress. This is grounds for a major lawsuit against you.
I never once screamed during the court hearing. The lady screaming during the trial was your mother. I think it was after the evidence against you was presented. So, if you want to try to sue someone for it, I suggest you sue your mother.
It's not just that. Every boyfriend I've had since then has broken up with me as soon as they found out about what I did in the past. How could they find out? It must have been you telling them. That's the only explanation.
I don't know anything about that. I have no idea who your boyfriends were. I don't even know where you live.
But it has to be you. There's no one else. That's why I'm going to sue you. You're the cause of all my problems. I'm going to sue you for everything. It's mental anguish.
That's such an absurd. Do you have any proof to support anything you're saying?
I'll find it, don't you worry. I've already hired a lawyer.
A lawyer? You found someone foolish enough to take your case? I've heard of imaginary friends, but imaginary lawyers?
He's real. Just a moment. I'm going to have my lawyer contact you directly. I'm sending you his information. Add him to your contacts right now.
Sure, no problem. Maybe he can listen to reason, unlike you.
Good afternoon. May I speak with Miss Jennifer Owens?
Yes, speaking. How can I assist you? Are you Laura's lawyer?
That's correct. You can call me Mr. Mike. I understand that Laura has experienced significant emotional distress. I reached out to address this matter and hopefully resolve it outside of court.
The one causing emotional distress would be Laura. She had an affair with my husband, leading to the end of our marriage. She engaged in other actions I won't mention, which resulted in a lawsuit against her. I won the lawsuit, and the matter was settled. As a consequence, her parents are no longer in contact with her due to the financial implications of losing the case. Furthermore, all her subsequent relationships have ended. She's attempting to shift the blame onto me. In my opinion, it's simply receiving the consequences one deserves, wouldn't you agree?
But, Ms. Owens, it shouldn't matter what Laura did in the past. You held her solely responsible and filed a lawsuit against her. As a result, her life has fallen apart. Frankly, I believe you may have gone too far.
She destroyed my marriage and took my husband. That's just a brief summary of her actions. I have every right to hold her accountable for what she did and pursue legal action. The judge agreed with me. Whatever happened to her afterward is unrelated to me. I should be left out of it.
No! You are the cause of all this. You are the one causing significant distress to Laura. Consequently, we will be filing a lawsuit against you. We are willing to settle this matter outside of court if you agree to pay $40,000. Otherwise, we will seek a higher amount through legal proceedings.
$40,000? That's twice the amount I received from her in the lawsuit.
I don't think you fully comprehend the emotional distress you've caused her. If you refuse to pay this amount, we will proceed with legal action.
Legal action? Are you joking? What if I refuse to pay and also refuse to go to court?
In that case, we will automatically win the case, and a collection warrant will be issued. Do you understand what that entails? It means that individuals will come to your residence to seize your vehicles and possessions in order to collect the owed amount. If that is insufficient, the court will garnish your wages. This will continue until the full amount is repaid.
Really? If I don't go to court, repo men will show up? I find it hard to believe. This is impossible. What am I supposed to do?
It is not impossible. When I state my intentions, I follow through with them. So, how do you wish to proceed, Ms. Owens? Will you pay the money or face legal action? Alternatively, your belongings may be repossessed.
I don't know. It's a difficult decision for me. Maybe if I'm sorry. I can't continue this anymore. You're making me laugh uncontrollably. I can't handle it.
Ha!
So, you're going to sue me for $40,000 because Laura's boyfriends left her? And if I don't pay, my possessions will be repossessed? Do you genuinely believe any of what you're saying makes sense? You claim to be a lawyer, but your understanding of the law seems questionable. None of your statements hold any logical ground.
Ha! Are you accusing me of slander? Slander is also a criminal offense, Ms. Owens. Would you like me to take you to court? I am fully prepared to do so.
All right. Let's proceed. Take me to court. If you think you can, let's go ahead.
Ha! Do you realize what you're saying to me right now? I have never lost a case. Are you truly prepared to challenge me in court?
Yes, I am. I would love to see you in court. It's my area of expertise, after all.
What? Your expertise?
Oh, apologies. I should have introduced myself properly earlier. I'm Jennifer Owens from AR Legal and Associates.
Ha!
So, you want to take me to court? Let's proceed. It sounds intriguing. I'll eagerly await the legal papers.
Hold on, Walt. Are you joking right now? You're a lawyer.
Yes, that's correct. I have my own firm. Did Laura not inform you about it?
What? Are you joking? Seriously? You must be kidding, right?
I'm not joking. You can verify it by checking my state bar profile online. I'm listed there.
You're really a lawyer? I find it hard to believe.
By the way, Mr. Mike, is that your name? Please provide me with your state bar number so I can verify your state bar profile.
Ha! State bar number?
Yes. Every lawyer who passes the bar exam has one. Since you're a lawyer, I assume you're aware of that, right? I just want to confirm your credentials on the state website. So, please give me your full name or your state bar number.
No. That's personal information. I cannot disclose that.
Personal information? Are you kidding? It's something that anyone can look up online to verify if you're a legitimate lawyer or not. It's like a police officer refusing to provide their badge number. Claiming it's personal information.
Yes, but why would I need to disclose that to you?
Well, we usually don't have to disclose that to other lawyers. However, sometimes people pretend to be lawyers when they aren't. I've never heard of you. And you never mentioned the firm you work for. So, I just want to confirm. That number is how we can establish our legitimacy. Without a way to verify if someone is a genuine lawyer, there's a risk of scams and fraud, right? In such cases, impersonating a lawyer may not lead to imprisonment. But it is a crime. If someone is taken to court for impersonating a lawyer, the judge will decide the punishment. It could result in thousands of dollars in fines.
Thousands of dollars. Really?
That's correct. That's why I want to ensure if you're a legitimate lawyer or not. Claiming to be a lawyer when you're not can land you in serious trouble. People might accuse you of attempting to defraud them. So, please provide me with your state bar number.
I cannot provide one. I'm truly sorry. I wasn't aware. I apologize sincerely.
For what? You're saying sorry and I wasn't aware, but what exactly are you referring to? Mr. Mike?
I'm really sorry. I didn't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Well, I had a hunch. You didn't seem knowledgeable about the subject. So, who are you, then?
I'm Laura's younger brother. I'm still in college. My sister thought it would intimidate you and make you pay her money if I pretended to be a lawyer. She promised to pay me $1,000 if I went along with it.
So, that's why you pretended to be a lawyer? To deceive me into giving you money? You're aware that's illegal, right? If I report this to your college, I believe you'll face disciplinary action. Maybe even expulsion. Don't you think so?
I didn't know. I'm sorry. Please, don't inform my school. I beg for your forgiveness.
You and your sister. Are both of you complete fools? It's utterly absurd. Well, hopefully, you've learned your lesson now. If you promise to leave me alone for the rest of my life, I suppose I can let this incident go. Just remember, what you did is unforgivable. If you tried this with someone else, they would have reported you without a doubt. What you did here was illegal. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yes, I understand. I'm truly sorry. Thank you.
And convey the same message to your sister. If either of you tries anything like this again, I'll be the one taking legal action against you. Got it? Immediately after that, I received a barrage of messages from Laura expressing her anger towards me. However, I took the step of disabling notifications and choosing to ignore her. The following day, I reached out to Laura's parents and informed them about their children's actions. I ensured that I explained the potential consequences it could have on their children. I explicitly stated that this time their kids' plot didn't progress far enough for me to file a lawsuit. However, if their kids were to attempt anything similar in the future, they would face significant fines. Laura's parents provided me with assurance that their kids would no longer bother me. I heard that they brought their kids back to their house and delivered a stern lecture to them. Until their children exhibit remorse for their actions, they are under strict grounding. Additionally, to prevent any further communication with me, their parents confiscated their phones and terminated their cell phone contracts. I wonder how they feel about these consequences at their age. If they ever make contact with me again, rest assured I will take legal action and utilize all available evidence. If Laura were to falsely accuse me of anything again, I will aggressively defend myself in court. I have printed out and safeguarded the conversations from this incident, just as a precaution. Frankly, I wouldn't be too surprised if she attempts something like this again.